What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Red River Aviation. Hope you guys are on a fantastic day today. And today we have another unexpected trip announcement. I'm going to explain the whole story, what's going on right now, all the chaos, everything in just a few moments. Hope you guys are excited for today's video. If you guys are, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And with all that being said, we're going to jump right into this major trip announcement for my trip to Rochester, Minnesota again. So to start with, I'm going to give you guys a very brief rundown of what's to come from my channel, because this is going to change the whole future of the channel for the next probably 5, 6 months, 7 months or so. So start with today, hopefully, I think it's Wednesday, this trip announcement will be coming out. Friday, the collection update will be coming out, and Monday, the Tulsa International Airport update will be coming out. I'm going to pre-record all of those. I'll explain the circumstances and all of those. Those will be recorded, and then when I get back on Friday, storyline airport update in July. I don't know if I'll make a channel update. I don't know if I'll just explain it in a video, but I will. There'll be a lot of change. We're talking possibly 3 times a week uploads. I mean, we're that in depth right now. So I'm going to explain what's going on. So an opportunity arose this week. I was working and I got a call from my grandmother. I'm not going to disclose all details on specific reasons on this. More or less, the story is grandfather, he has to go to Mayo Clinic very often, which is a major health, whatever you want to call it, place in Rochester, Minnesota. Usually what happens is either him and my grandma will drive, or if you guys remember the Learjet 40 trip from way back when, that was for that reason too. And that was the original reason that I went to Rochester, Minnesota in 2017, was for my dad, not my grandpa necessarily, because my grandpa already had ties with them. That's what my dad was there for, but there was a reason. But nevertheless, we're on a short time frame this time around, and he's going to have to fly. Now, he's 77 years old, and I was arised by the opportunity to go with him so he can navigate and I can help him through it, because he definitely could use it. So I'm going to be going with him. It's very exciting. They already had his flight already made on Delta, so that is the reason why I'm flying Delta. I wouldn't have if I would have got my pick, so I'm kind of glad, because I've always wanted to try Delta, and I still haven't flown United or Spirit or any of those guys either. So I'm pretty excited to try Delta. From what I hear, they have a very good service. They're one of the more, I guess you could say, I wouldn't say professional, but one of the most, let me think of the perfect word for this. One of the most, not Pacific, just more or less one of the most carrying airlines, I guess, with everything that they have. So yeah, I am very excited to try Delta. So yeah, there's the whole backstory. It's basically just to help him out, and as it's perfect for me, because we're getting 4 more trip reports, a whole couple. The layovers aren't as long as I would like, but it's okay. I'm more than glad to go. Pardon me, guys. The Minneapolis around the spotting now. Hopefully, as long as everything goes well, I'll be able to get something out of it. So yeah, let's go over flight details. Flight number 1, DL 4713 on Monday, June 24, 2019. Leaving Tulsa at 11:30 a.m. and arriving in Minneapolis, St. Paul at 1:34 p.m. This will be on a Bombardier CRJ-900. I have been on CRJ-900 in 2017 when I went to Myrtle Beach on American Airlines. This flight was a CRJ-700, but now it's 2 daily right now because of the summer season. So one's a CRJ-700, one's an Embraer 175. I'll be seated in 11D right now, and there's I mean the only other window was like 10F or 10A, and I didn't want to pay the extra for comfort because money's tight. So 11D will work. I still have not looked at what the seat looks like, so let me take a look. It's over the wing. That's all I know. Take a look here. Am I dreaming, or can I not find a picture for it? I'm looking it up here, but I do not see a. Well, that's a US Airways CRJ900. That's not a. Let me look here at 11D real quick. So 11D is right before the exit row. Well, it says 11D is an economy seat that is missing a window and also has no recline. Well, I'm glad I've checked that. Does 10A have a window? And it's missing a window too. Crap. Well, I'll pay whatever it is, but I'm gonna have a window in this plane. Oh, so, well, did the front two 10s miss a window? Crap. Or, oh, is that 9? Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, comfort seats are open. Okay. So all these stupid windows have misaligned seats. So yeah, it's gonna be $40. Crap. I gotta do this though, so I will change it. It's almost 100 to get in first class. That's crazy. So I'm gonna have to change that. So 11D is scrapped. Thank God. I'm gonna check the rest of the planes too. So I'm sorry about the interruption, but we just saved the trip report right there because I had no clue that we were missing windows on those seats. So I'll change that. I'm gonna check the rest of my seats. But anyways, I'll be seated somewhere else. I'll figure that out. Honestly, I'll probably honestly do it during this video, but I'm gonna check the rest of the seats. So next flight is on the Bombardier CRJ-200 from Minneapolis, St. Paul to Rochester, Minnesota, DL 4170. It's on Monday, June 24, 2019. It's a CRJ-200, and there's only one seat left, so I gotta make sure Bombardier one. And I'm right now in 13A, which is 13A is the last row of the plane. The seat has limited or no recline due to proximity to left. Well, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I think 13A is my best seat option right now, so I'm just gonna leave it at 13. Sorry about the thinking, guys. I was just trying to get this all the best I can, but every seat's full on it. 13A. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a decent wing view. Let me see if I can look that up here. CRJ-200. This is 13A. And yeah, it's a really good view actually of the wings, so I'm pretty happy with that. That's why I couldn't find a window view, because there's no window on the seat. Oh gosh, I'm sorry guys, I had no clue. Okay, that's all making sense now, but yeah, 13A will be my seat. It's a shorter flight, so it shouldn't be that bad. Hopefully, because this flight, if there's a slim delay on my Tulsa, there's a decent chance I'll miss it, so it's only an hour connection, and I'm gonna have to scout out Minneapolis terminals because I'm unfamiliar with Minneapolis. Never been to Minneapolis at all. When I went on American to get to Rochester, I went through Chicago, which I'm pretty familiar with Chicago, so I'll have to look into that, but thank gosh I checked it. The next flight will be Rochester to Minneapolis as the computer loads it. More seats on this flight. This is a Delta flight DL3578 Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be coming back on Tuesday because it's only 1 day appointment for him, and there's more events I gotta come back for. Tuesday, June 25th, 2019. CRJ 200, and I'm in 12D right now. Let me see if that's a good seat too. 12D. It's pulling up just pictures of CRJ 200s. Oh, there it is. It's not bad. I mean, I could get 13A again, but I might as well just sit on the other side for different. So, yeah, and looks good. No real problems with it. It's just a short flight back to Minneapolis to get me back there. So, yeah, I think it'll work pretty well. Wing V is not perfect. I may change to 13A. I haven't decided yet, but yeah. And then the final flight will be on the Delta Airlines Embraer 175. And no, I've not been on Embraer 175 before, believe it or not. This will be DL3645. It's a 2-hour flight, June 25th, 2019. It's Embraer 175 with enhanced winglets, which is basically the winglets that aren't tilted at 90-degree angle, more or less. I'm currently in seat 17D, which I'm going to check. I think it's a good seat, but 17D ERJ 175, and I'll check it on the computer too. There's United. I may try to go back to 19 or so. It's a little closer than I want. Because 19's open. Let's look at the website here. Embraer 175. So they all have misaligned windows, so let me look what 19D looks like. If 19's good, then I'll change it to 19 while I fix the CRJ 900 flight. I'm glad I caught that. Can I please see what it looks like? It's pretty much, yeah, I think 19. So I'm going to change this real quick while I ramble. This will be 2-hour flight back to Tulsa. Just a short, real quick trip for me and him, just so I can we can get him up there so he can get whatever fixed. Should I sit on the left or right side? Or let me look up, because 7, 8, 9 are open, so I'm going to check what's best on the CRJ 900. So I will sit in Delta Comfort for one flight so I can have a window to see how their Delta Comfort stacks up with their other. One thing I wish this website would add, Seat Groove, is what the view looks like. That would be really helpful. But apparently there's 3 more inches of legroom. There's 1. That's a Delta. I don't know if that's a bad picture, if that's the actual window, but that looks really close. Let's try 9. 9 should be literally on the wing, pretty much. I like 9. I think 9's where it's at. There's 10 open too. No, 10's the other. Yeah, I'll change it to 9. 9 looks great. So we're gonna go to the next flight. So 9D will be my new seat, then 13A, 12D, and I'm gonna move to 19D, which is a free upgrade. So it's a $50 deal, but you know what? I'm going to get the good window here. I'm so glad I caught that. If I wouldn't, no wonder it was open. Everybody wants windows. So I will have a flight with Delta Comfort. I'm gonna pay for this right now while I'm recording. But yeah, to say the least, I am very excited about this. And there'll be another trip announcement in a couple weeks about my trip to the American Super 80. Was the Super 80 trip, still kind of is, but of that out soon. Probably middle of July, the week before, probably. So I'm very excited about that. But this is great to compliment. I've always wanted to try Delta. Not saying that they're going to be my new favorite airline or anything, but guys, change is good. You know, if you do the same things over and over, you're never going to get very far in life. It's not going to do a whole lot. So, you know, change is good. I'm going to have to cut this at some point and figure out why I can't get this card to go through, but yeah, so I'll be changing the seat. It'll be 90. Very excited once again. So happy to be flying Delta. Something different, but American will still always be my favorite. But free opportunity to try something new is, yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited for the trip reports. Let me know your feedback. Would you guys like to see those on? I think I want to do those on Friday, and then I still have the 6 airports and 1-year anniversaries, and I mean, there's all kinds of, or 2-year anniversaries, and all kinds of more videos that I really want to make. So yeah, July is going to be a great month. June's been a really good month. Put a ton of time into it. So yeah. Once again, I hope you guys are excited for it. Sorry this was a little shorter, but trying to get this out and get moving to big deals, and yeah, this is gonna be awesome. So excited. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I'll see you guys around. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at Red River Aviation so you guys can watch the whole flights and everything I put on there. Hope you guys are excited for it. I definitely am. I'll see you guys next time, and I'll see you guys.